Welcome, my friends, once more to the West Real Estate Program, the program that gives you all the best advice on everything to do with real estate. We've also got a competition running as well. Don't forget about our half-house heating competition. Grab a copy of the West, get a code word, go to the website, westrealestate.com.au and follow the prompts. Here's what the rest of the team are up to this week.
Are you a bachelor whose home could do with an injection of style? Today I talk to the experts who can help.
I find a great way to maximise the return on your rental investment.
And I find an easy way to search for your dream home.
Thank you, team. I find myself here in beautiful Bassendean on a wonderful Bassendean day. I'm looking for Dave Hobbs, my friend from the professionals, not here, but we've got great mojo. I'll just bewitched him in. Nothing. Okay, I dream of Jeannie. Nothing. I'll just use the power of my tiny mind. Dave!
Pete, how are you?
Brilliant, my friend.
Oh, that feels weird. I was in my office and now I'm here.
It's spooky, I know, but it's just the powers of my mind. Dave, we're in beautiful Bassendean, wonderful area. Yep. Can you tell us about the importance of an area to an agency?
Sure. We have two types of real estate agents. The one I like is called the mayor of your patch. Somebody who lives and breathes the area, like the Wellstead team do here in Bassendean. The other ones are boundary riders. They come in on their horse, they grab a listing, they sell, grab their commission, and off they go.
It's low, that's what it feels. It sounds dirty and low.
It is, it is.
I want to look at some properties in the area.
Somebody who can help you, Chrissy from the Wellstead team. Go and meet her.
Hobbo, go about your business, do your thing.
Thanks,
do lunch,
cheers.
whatever it is you do. Fantastic. See you, man. Chrissy? Chrissy!
Pete.
It is.
Hello.
Hello.
How are
Look
you?
at this, look at the Wellstead team office. It's nice. It's like theatrical. It's got proscenium arch on it.
I know, it's beautiful. We purpose built this 5 years ago. I should say Denise and Ian, 5 years ago, yeah.
It's a nice team here.
It's a great team.
Excellent.
Yeah, good feel.
Plenty of wonderful houses in the area in Bassendean, like the suburb. What about commercial properties? Is there any of that sort of thing pop up?
Yeah, we do actually. We've got our own, which are next door, 2 commercial buildings for lease at the moment. So, yeah, they're a great prime location, you know, in the heart of Bassendean.
Does Denise still work here?
Yes, she does.
Oh, I like Denise. I like a bit of Denise action whenever I can get it. And she's going to show me through a couple of properties, is that right?
Yeah, 2 beautiful ones, and yeah, really nice.
Can't wait. But before we do that, here's Dan. He's going to show us a bachelor pad. Ooh, Dan.
To be a successful business, the challenge is to stay ahead of the competition. You need to nurture your product and offer it to the finest standard, perhaps even shaping a benchmark for others to follow. Your wares need not be a new idea, you just need to do what you do unbelievably well. Interior styling specialist 740 Designs have done exactly this, to the point of uncanny. Many of the clients whose stories I've told on this show over the past year insist on using 740 with their team of consultants, and they back it up with glowing words of praise. You can imagine my excitement then to tell their tale. I'm going to need a volunteer. Me. Okay, listen up, bachelors. This is serious. Apparently, and this could be just a rumour, but apparently us guys have no idea when it comes to getting the inside of the home right. It's hard to believe, I know. But the girls from 740 Designs have got some advice, so guess we better listen. And one girl in the know is interior styling pundit Steph Muller. By the way, what she doesn't know is fortunately I already have the touch of a woman in my home. Otherwise it'd be adorned with a laptop, a kettle and a jar of coffee. But I think I'll keep that to myself. Steph, I'll admit us blokes get it wrong sometimes. How can you help us?
Well, it's often that the furniture is too large for the space and the colours are dark and drowning. So we suggest that men bring in their personal touch in smaller ways like the scatter cushions and leave the larger furniture to be light and bright like we've done here.
This room is just an amazing view over the river. I mean, what have you done here to evoke an inner emotion from the man?
Well, this space has been specifically designed for the modern man, and so it reflects their indulging lifestyle. Our experience has shown that men tend to respond more frequently to texture rather than colour, so we've gone with a warm and luxurious palette, and the metallics bring in a sense of richness, while the plush floor rug and the white leather lounges soften back the space.
This is good. Have you got anything else for me?
Well, we are doing this really for the ladies, and so organisation is a big factor in creating the perfect pad.
Right now, most male viewers will be thinking, bugger, more to it than we thought. Has anyone else noticed this apartment? It's out of this world, isn't it? But I guess at the end of the day, it really is just four walls if it's not filled with every wonderful item that makes it a home. And as you can see, by getting the help of an expert, 740 Designs, your comfort zone can be taken to an incredible height. You might be thinking, this is exactly the touch my home needs. And if you like the whole package, why not buy the penthouse? It's on the market and listed with Jones Ballard. So for more info on 740 Designs, go to westrealestate.com.au. And as always, follow the links.
Thanks, Dan. Just taking some time to smell the roses. After the break, Sarah's going to show us a way to maximise your rental return income. We'll see you then. Welcome back, my friends. As you can see, I'm still in beautiful Bassendean. Don't forget about your chance to win a segment on this very program. Go to our website, westrealestate.com.au. You'll see a banner, click on it, you'll follow the prompts, you'll be involved. Bang! Now here's Sarah with ways to increase your investment income with your investment property. You see, investments, income, increase. Sarah.
Have you ever been on a business trip? Super excited to experience a new city in a nice hotel, only to discover that where you're staying for the next week is not so nice, and there's not even a kettle to make a cup of tea in the morning? The corporate market demand for inner city, quality, fully furnished accommodation is thriving. So if you need a comfortable place to stay for 3 weeks, 3 months, or for the rest of your life really, then Executive Apartments are the people to see. For over 25 years, Executive Apartments have been offering apartments, villas and houses to business people. From South Perth to Scarborough, Nedlands to Northbridge, their fully equipped and maintained accommodation is tailored to suit whatever your needs and budget may be. Yvonne, you've been with Executive Apartments for over a decade. You basically offer a one-stop shop, right?
That's correct, yeah. We've been, Executive Apartments have been going for over 25 years. We predominantly started off on the short-term market and we've just moved into the long-term leasing market as well as sales. So we offer fully furnished and fully equipped properties. Basically the corporate market can just come in and stay for a minimum of 7 days and upwards to up to 7 years if they want to stay that long.
And for those who want to turn their short stay into a long stay, that's easy done. Hi Deb, you specialise in long-term stays. Who's your main market here?
Our corporate clients walk in with suitcases. They literally need to have everything provided right down to the teaspoons.
And that's your point of difference, isn't it? A long-term stay.
Yes, they come in from 6 months through to 4 years. They've left a lovely home elsewhere in the world. We need to provide accommodation for them that is home for them while they're staying in Perth.
An exciting new development for the company is its sales division, and Dean believes now is the time to invest. Dean, you're in charge of sales at Executive Apartments. What kind of service do you provide?
Well, at the moment there's a lack of apartments in the city, and because of that the rent returns are high in the city. So what Executive Apartments have done, have set up a sales division to source that product for our investors.
So if you want to make the most of your own or your clients' stay in Perth, make it feel like a home away from home with specialised quality accommodation by Executive Apartments. Get in touch with the friendly team I've chatted with today, or you can go online to westrealestate.com.au and follow the links for more information.
The overwhelming support you've given the West Real Estate program has created a little behind the scenes chatter. The team here think it's now time to return the favour. So as a massive thank you The West, Channel 7 and the West Real Estate Program are thrilled to offer you the chance to win a segment on our beloved show for your product or your business. Join an impressive list of West Australian businesses who have helped shape the show into the most popular property program in this state. Just quietly, the feedback we're getting from those that have been on the show is just this side of fabulous. So now's your chance. Go to the West Real Estate Program website and fill out the form. Good luck.
I'm joined again by John Percadani from Realmark, and today we're talking about selling or buying your house through auction. How are you, John?
Good, thank you, Lisa.
Now, I think a lot of people are scared to sell their house by auction because they're worried that they're not going to reach that desired price. What are your thoughts on auctions?
I don't think you should have any fear at all. Auctions are a very good system. It's a highly disciplined system, and if handled by the right practitioner, can deliver a great outcome for the seller. But it's also very transparent for the buyer. It gives a great fairness in the whole process, which I think gives buyers confidence to go forward in their buying process.
So what about this myth that auctions are only for special properties?
No, that is a myth, and certainly in a place like Perth, we sort of hold on to that sort of stuff, but certainly, no, it's not about distressed property or special property. Once again, if the property's marketed well and the auction process is handled well, over that 28-day period, you can get a great outcome.
I think a lot of people's fears from auctioning is the fact that they don't know enough about the process. So what can people do to find out more?
I think they need to talk to a real estate agent who has got a lot of experience in handling the auction process. Certainly at Realmark we do a lot of them and do get very good results, so we're more than happy to help them.
Okay, well thanks again for your time today.
Pleasure, Lisa.
So whether you're looking for the advantage, whether you're selling, buying or investing your property, go to realmark.com.au.
Look at that, isn't it pretty? Well, thank you, John. Thank you, Lisa. Once again, excellent work. After the break, I'll be with the wonderful Denise from The Professionals looking at a property in Bassendean. We'll see you then. Okay, looks all right there. Good. Denise, looking for Denise. Denise! 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 Oh, it feels good. It's nice. Once again, Denise. Denise! Look at Denise. There you are.
Pete.
Haven't seen you for months.
It's been ages.
Nice to see you.
You too.
Every time I meet you, I come to a beautiful property that seems to be incredibly close to the river.
That's Bassendean for you. We have all the nice properties here.
And this property here is situated beautifully as well.
It is. The river, ideal for people. We get a lot of kayakers that also buy in Bassendean, so they can just walk their kayaks down to the river. Fly in, fly out workers, being so close to the airport, it's ideal for them. Also great for what we call the empty nesters. People, the kids have left home, they want to lock up and leave and travel.
Beautiful.
The Bassendean Village Shopping Centre is having a major upgrade done soon, so it's just a perfect location.
It's got it going on in Bassendean. And this particular property is beautifully finished. Once again, every time I meet you, I come to a property that's beautifully finished and it just feels nice to be in.
It's a quality home. We've got stone bench tops, hardwood timber flooring, high ceilings, a separate designated home theatre with projector and screen that's included in the price as well. It's got it all.
It's lifestyle, that's what it is.
It is definitely lifestyle.
I want to see more properties from you, Denise, tonight if I can, or just at least one more.
One more would be fantastic. Love to show you.
Firstly, here's Lisa, and she's the West Australian newspaper website. She's having a good close look at it.
As the real estate industry grows increasingly web savvy, house hunters can now scour through neighbourhoods, inspect front porches and even peek inside bedrooms, all from the comfort of their desktops. And now more and more West Aussies are seeing the benefit of using local search engine westrealestate.com.au to find their new home. Celebrating 12 months of success as they approach their first year anniversary, westrealestate.com.au, powered by Rewa, gives an extensive amount of listings which relate directly to the WA market. Whether you're buying or renting, looking for a house, apartment, land, office space, workshop or even a business venture, in just a few clicks you'll have access to thousands of listings, not just in Perth, but statewide. Lee, it sounds like the website's grown phenomenally over the past year.
Lisa, it's been fantastic. At the moment, there's over 23,000 properties available for sale, 4,500 properties available for rent, so including commercial, business, residential and land.
And what's the feedback been like from the users?
People really like that it's easy to navigate. People are spending generally over 8.5 minutes on site, so it really shows that they're utilising the tools available.
There are plenty of ways to waste time on the internet, and when it comes to home buying, searching through properties you admire but can't quite afford tops the list, which is why this loan calculator is a very useful tool. You simply enter your income and expense details and it'll calculate how much you can afford to borrow and what your monthly repayments will be, so you won't waste your time away dreaming of the impossible. Another fantastic tool is the Research tab, which shows the median sale prices and rental prices for different areas across the state. Now here's a tip for anyone who has an interest in WA property. The West Australian newspaper is releasing their annual property report, which is a must-read for real estate enthusiasts. Lee, there's plenty happening at the West at the moment. Tell us about this property report.
Well, the property report comes out on the 11th and 12th of August. It'll go through expert analysis, market trends and commentary on the real estate market at the moment.
And what other types of information can we expect to find?
So you'll see things like top 10 lists, suburb profiles, plus an outlook to the future. So whether you've bought a property or you're looking to buy, it's a vital tool to have at hand.
Yeah, absolutely. And of course, every Wednesday, the West Australian has a midweek real estate section, and Saturday's weekend edition is packed full of properties. Whether you prefer to keep updated with all the latest in real estate by web or by paper, the West have it covered. You can check out westrealestate.com.au or head to your nearest store and grab a copy of the West.
For generations, owning your own home has been the great Aussie dream. But is that dream becoming harder to make a reality? There's a lot of chat out there about inflated property prices and limited finance. So, to help put the story straight, I'm joined by David Devonish from Smartline Personal Mortgage Advisors. Dave,
hi Dan.
Thanks for joining me. Mate, there's so many options out there when it comes to getting a loan. What's this I hear about principal and interest versus interest-only loans?
Okay, well, principal and interest is typically a loan structure for homeowners. Essentially what it means is the loan balance is reducing over time, whereas interest-only is typically a loan structure that's used by investors. So you're not reducing the principal sum, you're just paying the interest.
What about fixed versus variable? We all hear about that one.
Yeah, really topical at the moment. Of course, there's been lots of talk about interest rates. Look, my advice to anyone borrowing as to whether they fix or keep their interest rate variable, it's all about cash flow management. If you're concerned that interest rates might go up and that you might struggle a bit on affordability, then think about fixing perhaps just a component of your loan.
Can you do that? Can you actually separate it into portions?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, a lot of the lenders offer split loans. So that means that, let's say you had a $300,000 loan, you might choose to fix the interest rate on, say, $100,000 of it, and the other $200,000 you might keep as a variable interest rate.
Oh, well, there's obviously so many other options out there, mate. Is there somewhere you can direct the viewers to?
Yeah, absolutely. Go to the website. That's the best place.
Dave, great to talk to you. We'll catch up with Dave again next week on the show.
Thank you, Dan. As you can see, I'm still by the river in wonderful Bassendean in the Aussie Posse, feeling pretty good about myself. Don't forget, my friends, about our half-house heating competition. Get a copy of the West, grab a code word, go to the website, westrealestate.com.au, follow the prompts, get involved. After the break, I'm with Denise from The Professionals once more, looking at our last home for today. We'll see you then. Well, this is bigger than I thought. I bet she's here because she's always on time. Denise? Denise? Found Denise at our last property today. Denise, often when I come to an address that has an A on it, I think I'm going around the back of a property to find a very small, pokey little home, but this is a massive block.
It is massive, and unfortunately that's what everyone thinks, that because it's a rear home, it's not very big, but plenty of room for all your toys, boat, caravan, excess cars.
In an area which is just serene.
It is. We're on the other side of the river now, just as close. The river's just at the end of the cul-de-sac, and ideal for the Guildford Cafe Strip. Walk to the Cafe Strip, the trains, Guildford Primary School, Guildford Grammar.
Ooh la la.
Ooh la la.
Now tell us a little bit about the home. It's beautifully finished once again.
It is, and it's a large home as well. You've got just under 400 square metres. You've got high ceilings throughout, 4 double-sized bedrooms. They're all great size.
Living areas are plenty.
Plenty. You've got 4 separate living areas.
That's crazy talk. Everyone's got their own one.
They have just about.
If you include the cubby, 5.
You get lost.
Brilliant. It's really, really a lovely property, and thank you so much for being with us again on the program, Denise. We really appreciate your time, and hopefully you'll come back.
I will. My absolute pleasure.
Good on you. Now here's wonderful Dan, and he's with the wonderful Craig Gemmell from Gemmell Homes.
Over the last couple of weeks on the show, we've been lucky enough to talk to Craig Gemmell from Gemmell Homes, and we've been discussing the process of building your own home. Now we're at the point of formalising the budget. Sounds pretty daunting, mate, but I suppose it doesn't have to be, does it?
It doesn't have to be daunting, Dan, no. So what we're talking about in formalising the process is what we call a wish list. So you've just listed down all the options you want in your new home. Now you can sit down and work out whether you can afford them or not.
So I imagine that could be actually quite fun, you know, in a partnership perhaps. You're sitting back at the end of the day, you've got the best possible scenario, and you just consider your budget and work backwards from there, do you?
Look, exactly, and the majority of builders will be able to offer you that as a service, give you all the items you want, fully costed, and you can make an informed decision. So it should be stress-free and, as you say, a little bit of fun as well.
So once we've got our list, the things we want the most in the house, where do we go from there?
We put it all in writing, Dan. We commit to the preliminary paperwork.
What's a preliminary paperwork?
It's going to form the basis of our contractual relationship with the builder. So that's where everything is written down clearly and concisely.
Oh, thanks for that, Craig. Mate, we'll catch up with Craig next week for more tips.
That's it for this week, everyone. We trust you enjoyed the program. Don't forget about that half-house heating competition. Grab a copy of the West, get the code word, and get involved. If you'd like to find out about anything you've seen in today's program, go to our website, westrealestate.com.au. Follow all the prompts, all the info's right there. We'll see you next week.
And that's a wrap.